Hi guys, Baseball U checking in. We're going to be looking today at the spine angles and basically why the KVest is so important versus just normal video. Okay, from normal video, you're going to see that we literally have just this one back angle, okay, that we're going to be able to try to guess on. Okay, and one thing I'm going to highlight here with the arrows is that we're going to be looking at three different angles. Right there, the first angle is going to be the forward bend that we see. And this is going to be the key point, is that we can't see the other angles from here. All right, especially if we're looking at just video, the KVest can assess all different 3D movements, whereas video can only get this one angle. So what do I mean by this? So when I now change the view of the KVest angle, you're going to see that we now get our second angle, which is going to be this like side crunch movement, okay? Because we can flip to the front. It's going to be this angle right here that we start to see. It's a really clear view of it. You're going to see that it kind of comes down. That's going to be the second angle we're going to get with the KVest. And the third angle that we're going to get is going to be this big circle that we get of just all the rotation of the swing. Through using the KVest software, we can kind of bounce all around to see it. Okay, so that's going to be the third angle that we're going to be able to receive. What does this look like when we look at the upper body angles graph? Okay, and this is why it's so important. We're going to be able to get objective feedback, not just looking at the video, not just looking in person, and not just looking at the animation. We're going to see that through the KVest software, we get the three different graphs that we just talked about, the three different angles. We have the torso rotation, okay, the torso front bend, how much is the player leaning forward, and then the third one is going to be the torso side bend. All right, so let's look at each one of these individually first before we go anywhere else. You're going to see that the torso rotation is going to be the angle that the shoulders are rotated towards the catcher. Okay, so whether you're righty or lefty, it's going to pick up that either way. You're going to see that we start really, really negative here. It's probably way too much, but we're going to kind of go with it. You're going to see that it actually counter rotates even more to about a negative 120, okay, causing that nice stretch that we see that we've talked about before. And then at contact, you're going to see that it starts to move up, all right, and then it's going to rotate all the way through so that we can see it all. So let's take a look at what that looks like on this. That's going to be this angle right here. We're going to see the top, we rotate away towards the catcher, and then we're going to see him come all the way through. So it's going to be the little circle that the body forms right there. Front bend is going to be how much the spine is tilted down towards the ground. Yeah, that's going to be this green line. And you're going to see that we have a nice positive here. Okay, we want to be have our spine towards the ground, and you're going to see that it carries on throughout the swing, through first movement, through contact, and then you're going to see that the spine raises up in the air. And that graph is going to look at this view right here, okay, where it's leaning forward, and you're going to see that the body over time will stand up. So I'm actually going to label it right there at where it starts. You guys take a peek at, and you're going to see that it actually dips a little bit and then comes through. Okay, so it's going to go negative. It's going to continue to be positive. Ready? It's going to go positive, 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 negative as the body starts to work upward. Third graph is going to be the torso side bend. Okay, and that's going to be this blue line. And that's almost like what we hear a lot of coaches talk about, that crunch on the right-hand side where your body is tilting to the right or to the left. Okay, so the torso side bend, you're going to see it's going to start off just about at 0. It's going to go negative, which is actually going to be to the right-hand side or the left-hand side if you're a lefty. It's going to go negative, and then it's going to start to kind of work its way up. And you're going to see that it peaks, a little bit after that. So let's see what that looks like. So in the KVest software, that is going to be about this angle right here. We're going to see it pop up, that it goes to this little side bend angle, okay? And you're going to see that it's a really good idea. It gives you a good idea of the total swing, all right? And the biggest thing is that we can see all three of these. We can bounce around. We can use the software to its fullest ability, and we can also use the sensors to get objective feedback, okay? The vest will not lie to us. It will not feed us any biases that the coach has.